This is my little storybook home. This is my little rock and roll home. Partridge Family wishes they had this place.
Jim O'Farrell is enjoying the sweet sound of life.
I've been given smiles and tearful words of thank you.
One chord at a time.
I can't imagine doing anything else. I just can't. I can't imagine doing anything else. My biggest fear is that I'll one day not be able to play guitar.
The professional musician from Church Hill has been playing since he was 12. Like many in the music industry, the path for Jim hasn't always been linear. The road just happened to take the 62-year-old through a battlefield twice.
We were responsible for establishing law and order in the city of Ramadi.
The U.S. Army veteran was deployed to Iraq in 2006 and 2007.
We operated in the Wild Wild West in Ramadi for 6 months.
When Jim retired from his career in the military 16 years ago, he pursued his passion.
We are in the magic space. We're in the music room. This is where all the creative energy flows with the band.
Jim and best friend Jason Crawford formed a group called the J.O.B.
I couldn't do any of this without Jason Crawford over here. This is Starsky and Hutch here. You know, this is.
6 studio albums later, the pair is hitting their stride.
Just nothing else captures that feeling of me with my guitar and the sound that comes out of the amp. I couldn't do without it.
Jason says Jim's real-life experiences and close calls in a war zone shaped the band's songwriting.
We've come a long way from the very first songs, and then now, you know, 5 albums later, we got new material, sounding better than ever. You know, it's been a long journey, absolutely.
2 new bandmates round out the group. Military veterans, drummer Ronnie Thomas and bass player Craig Babbage.
Yes, yeah.
Like Jim, both bandmates were deployed.
You know, it sets me it sets my mind in a good place, and it keeps me there, keeps me happy.
The 4 musicians will be charting new territory this month. The J.O.B. will perform at the Richmond International Film Festival.
Oh, the riff. That's the Richmond International Film Festival. This is like rubbing a lamp and the genie pops out and grants me a wish. This is really a big deal.
A coveted gig for sure. More than 1,000 groups applied, only a handful were chosen.
I do. Yeah, I consider ourselves lucky, and also think, you know, sometimes hard work, you know, it does help kind of facilitate luck in a sense.
The musicians say, like filmmakers, they too are storytellers.
I feel lucky. There's a sense of validation. There's a sense of recognizing an opportunity.
These artists plan to make the most of their time in the spotlight with the movie-making world watching.
We are the right group at the right time, at the right place for this festival, and I think that this is going to be a good chance for us to showcase what we got.
It has been a long and winding road for the J.O.B.'s lead singer, Jim O'Farrell.
And I never said goodbye.
But this veteran has learned to savor every song along his journey.
And hopefully one of the filmmakers will listen to one of our songs and say, you know what, that should be a movie. Let me talk to this band. I think we'll make a movie out of this one. So we'll see. Well, who knows what might happen.
For I Have a Story,
That'll work.
I'm Greg McQuade, CBS 6 News.